Hello, welcome to my channel. Thanks for clicking this amazing video. Today's tutorial, I'd like to show you how I created this amazing church flyer in Photoshop. So all you have to do is follow me step by step to get everything right. So in the first place, let's go ahead and create a new document. So we click on File and click on New. And the width for this flyer is actually 1080 pixels, while the resolution, the height lies at 1080, and then the resolution we leave it on 300 pixels. So this one 1080, and the resolution we leave it on 300 pixels. Then we click on Create. So your resolution has supposed to be on 300 pixels, so you can get a nice outcome when you are done with the design. So this one, let's click on this to unlock the layer, and now let's actually zoom in our background layer. And now the resources used in this tutorial will be placed in the description, so you can go ahead and download the resources. And now let's go to File and click on Place Link, and I have my resource here. So guys, if this happens to be your first time my video is popping up in your feed, please subscribe to my channel so YouTube can recommend this video to other graphic designers out there. So with this, let's go ahead and go to Image, and now we have to click on Adjustment, and then we choose the color lookup. And with the color lookup, let's click on the Load 3D, and now the first one we have to choose here is the Warm Lock, and then we click on Create, and now we come to this same area again, that is the Image. We have to go to the Image again, and now choose Adjustment and choose the color lookup again, and with the 3D Load 3D, we have to choose, that is the edgy amber 3D, or then we click on Create. Okay, and now we have to go ahead and place our next resource. So click on Place, and then we place our next resource, which happens to be this, and then we click on Place again. And this one we have to resize it, so we actually have to press on Alt, and then you resize it like this to get a nice resize. And you have to place this at this area. Alright, so as you can see, this thing we still have to increase the size a bit. So we press on Alt again and increase the size a bit more, and this one we will have to bring it here, shift it at this particular area. And now let's go to the blending options and choose the lighting. So let's choose a lighting for the blending options. And now let's go to Image and go to Adjustment and go to color lookup again. So today we are no more doing an overlay here, the background overlay, then we'll be creating it. So we are going with different style. So this one we have to choose the crepe swarm, and then we click on OK. I think it is only the crepe swarm we have to choose, and then we have to choose our eraser tool and erase of this part, and make sure the soft round brush is selected and the opacity is around 77 pixels. Then if at all your brush is not showing like this, make sure you press on caps lock for your brush to show. And now you have to erase this part off of the design. Erase this part, gently erase this part. And now we have to go to Place and place another resource. So place link and place this resource here. If at all you are loving this tutorial, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment in the description as to what you want me to do next in my next video. So with this, we have to come to the blending options. Let me check the kind of blend I choose for this one. So I choose a soft light, so we have to choose a soft light for this as well. So we have our soft light here, and now I'm picking our eraser tool again. Let's erase of this part. So we click on it and then click on rasterize layer, and now let's erase this part. It is showing a bit too much, it shouldn't be this way. And now our design is almost looking good. So we will have to click on a rectangle shape and draw a nice rectangle Like I said earlier, when we are creating everything in this particular design, so with this we will have to choose a white color for this. All right, so white color for the shape, and now let's shape this back a bit. Somewhere this place looks okay, and now we have to click on these 3 layers and now choose new layer, and with our brush tool being selected, let's make sure we choose a color from this side, and now we click OK, and now let's actually brush off this particular areas. So we want to remove the dark area from it and have something like this. So let me actually give you the color code for this. So I'll have to click here. So the color code for this is 2C0305. Then we click on OK. And if at all we think this thing is looking a bit deep, we will have to go to filter and choose blur and choose a Gaussian blur for it. And with the Gaussian blur, the radius should be around 3 point something pixels as to your preference. And we click on OK. So with this design, we are going to go with this particular radius that we choose. And now our design is already looking good. So we will have to, let me see this one. Alright, so we are having all perfect. Everything is actually on point as the first one I created. So now we have to choose our font, and the name of the font is Build Titan. Build Tightening. So I have to press here and choose a white color. And with this, we have to press. It is actually a 7 hours record. So we press our 7, and this one it is on bold. The actual font is on bold, so you can click and choose bold for this. And now we have it okay. And the font size too is around. It's supposed to be around. 105. So let's bring this in the middle. Control A, and then choose center alignment to align this in the middle. Control D to select, and we have to choose a font size of 105 pixels. Then we click on enter, and now we will have to type in our hours again. So pick our type 2 and then type anywhere here and type in our hours. So control A to highlight everything and type in our hours, and now we have to highlight everything and choose the font size to be around 76 pixels. We click on enter, and now we have to click this part to show the paragraph, the character, to show everything, or you can actually click this AI here, that is the character. Then we click on it, and with the same font, that is the Build Titan, let's actually use the VA, and the VA should be around 16, should be around 16 pixels. Then we click on enter, or let's say 23, let's see. Then we choose our move to press Control A and align this in the middle. Control D to select, and make sure you press on shift and then use your arrow keys to send this down beneath the 7 hours, the 7. And now we'll be having something like this. Alright, so with the hour, let's actually do something to it. Close it a bit. It is actually more open than it should be. And now it will look this way. Control A, into center alignment. Alright, so within the middle, Control D to select. And now let's actually put these two in a group. So we press and hold on Alt, hold on Control, and then press again. Click on the group icon. And now let's click to open this. And let's go all the way and choose. So the 7 is supposed to be on top of this. And click on this and choose our next resource. So place link. I have to choose place link and then place this resource all the way up here. And now we will have to right click on the resource we just uploaded and click on create clipping mask to clip it in this, and then we have to increase the size a bit. so that you have the yellow part. As for the gradients yellow, you can also create it, but it takes time. So in my next video, I'll be making how to create a gradient color which. So you have to follow my videos day in and day out to get everything up, so that you don't miss anything on this channel. So let's go to filter and choose blur and choose a Gaussian blur, and this one is supposed to be on around 3 pixels. Will be okay. Then we click on OK, and yes, so I think the hours has been combined. So let's actually click on the character again, and around minus 40, you can see minus 40, minus 40 for the hours. So let's select the hours and select everything, and I think minus 35, minus 35 for, let's say, 30. Right, so minus 30 is already okay. It's looking good, looks good on the design. So with this, you have to select our hours and then right click on it. Let's select the hours, right click on it and choose convert to shape here. And now you have to right click again and choose rasterize layer, and let's do same for the 7. So we choose the 7 and then we right click on it and choose convert to shape. Right click and choose convert to shape, right click on it again and choose rasterize the layer. So after rasterizing the layer, I think the font for the 7 hours, the size is actually more open, or it's okay. So let's actually increase the size for this. Our resource will just place and send this here, and now let's click here, and our hours is looking good. So with this, let's actually select this and choose our path selection. Or this one, let's actually go and then choose our Marquee 2, rectangle Marquee 2, and then select everything here, the 7. And now let's make sure we press on Control and use our up arrow keys to select everything. And then with the hours, let's click on hours and now click on delete to delete it from it. Oh, why is this misbehaving? Let me actually check something here. So let's just click on OK. I don't know why this is misbehaving. So OK, and then let's click on delete, and I think it has already been deleted. So let's press Ctrl D to deselect, and now let's actually select the 7. You see that it has been deleted from it. So, and now we can actually resize the 7 this way. Alright, so as you can see, it is looking good. And now let's actually send this top here. We actually want something like this, and reduce the size again of the 7. Alright, so in this order, in that order, and you have to choose our path selection, and then click and then select this part. Let's choose our path selection. I don't know why this is still being selected. So now you have to choose our path selection here and select this part. Alright, we have to choose our move tool, the Marquee, rectangle Marquee, and then select this part. Sorry for delaying. And now we have to choose Control plus the top arrow key to select it. With the 7 being selected, control plus the top arrow key, and it will select like this. And now we have to use arrow keys to bring this down, to your satisfaction, and make sure it aligns in. So using our arrow keys, and this aligns perfectly. Then we click on this, Control D to deselect, and now we have this shape of the 7. So with the shape of the 7 being created, let's actually reduce the size of this. And now let's create a rectangle here, and then draw a nice rectangle here, of which we will be placing the church logo on it. And now let's choose this color, and we have to go to the blending options and choose a nice blend for it. I think I will have to choose the first color, which is this one, and then go into the blending options, choose, let me check the type of blend I choose for this one. So with this, the color was on, alright, this one, and then the blending was on lighting. So this one we have to choose a blending, which is lighting blending, and we are okay. So light, let me check. I think there is something wrong here. So the color for this, okay, so it is this color that I first used. Let's come back here and go to our rectangle shape 2 and choose this color for it. And now you can actually choose an overlay or something. Let's choose a different one for it. I don't know why it is not showing, but I think this one is a bit deep. And we can actually apply, go to the adjustment layer panel and add either curves or levels. So we will have to click this in and then click to draw something like this. So it is actually showing as we want it to be. And now let's copy this logo, the church logo, and then the name of the church, and place it here for the sake of time, and actually move with this part and copy the font of the presents. I actually use an MTN Brighter Sans for this presents, and I've already shared this particular font in my previous videos, so you might want to check my videos for it, or you can as well download it at datfont.com, MTN Brighter Sans. And then the next thing we have to do is to type in with God. So with God, I think I chose MTN Brighter Sans as well. So now we have to click on new layer and then type in with God, God, and Control A, actually reduce the size up to this, and then choose the MTN Brighter Sans again, and I think it was on italic, regular italic, and let's click on it, this one, to use the capital letters. Now reduce the size of this, again, and we have to press Control A to align it in the middle, and then Control D to select. Now let's check this up a bit, and we can also reduce the size again, and then Control A, align it in the middle, Control D to select. And now let's send this up. And with our church auditorium and everything, we have to copy it because I choose the same font. If at all you've loved this video, please subscribe to my channel so YouTube can recommend this video to other graphic designers. So Control A, align this in the middle, that is MTN Brighter Sans being chose or used. And with this one to the last font, that is Autograph Personal, Control A, align it in the middle, Control D to select. And with the last font being selected, it is actually an autograph personal font, and we have to place this here as well. Control A to align it in the middle. Guys, as you can see, we have successfully designed this particular church flyer. If at all you've loved this tutorial, please subscribe to my channel so YouTube can recommend this video to other graphic designers. Thank you for watching my video.